Alright, starting the stream right now.
Same.
Once I post link, we can search. Alright, I am good to go.
Alright, Ben, I'm ready.
Alright, Storm, you mind searching though? Because you did invite me, so I'll have double search.
3, 2, 1, search. Cancel. Camino. Cancel. Camino.
Goku,
Yeah,
every
yeah,
map
just let
you
me
get
double
is
check.
so delayed for me, bro. Like, I better not start lagging,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Nah, that just happens sometimes in Battlefront, regardless if you're lagging or not. If you're on someone else's team who's searching.
You sure, bro?
Yeah. Taco? Yeah.
Alrighty. So you guys are both aware of all the rules and stuff. I don't think either of you played a first round match. So if you guys have questions, like definitely feel free. Storm, since the last time you played, the only new rule in this tournament is like the Kylo clause. I don't know if you remember that. That was changed to where if you lose on Kylo Ren or Anakin, you only have to play them one time. You don't have to play them again for the rest of the set. Since they're so dog shit. Obviously, that's optional though. Like, if you want to play Kylo 5 times, you can.
I'm 3 behind, bro.
Storm, or Saxon Storm, are you guys
Bro,
too
dude.
No, we aren't at all.
Goku, everything is delayed.
Yeah, Maz Castle is great.
Bro. I'm 2 barring right now.
That's kind of weird.
Dude, my game's bugged. Dude, selecting a character was delayed, getting into this map was delayed. And I'm 2 barring, 3 barring constantly, bro, like... Alright.
Yeah, I don't know what to
do. Bro, it's just me, bro, like, what the fuck's this? Bro, nah, Goku, my guys are overhanding, bro. I'm just gonna run around and see if I'm... Bro, nah, like, my guy's rubber banding. It's just moving on its own.
Let me think of what it might be, Neb. Give me a minute.
Bro, so like, Sax, me and Goku were fighting earlier, like, completely fine. At the end of our fight, I just started lagging like crazy, and it didn't stop, bro. I restarted my console, my game, like, a bunch of times. Like, I don't know what to do.
Whenever that happens to me, I just have to turn my shit off for like an hour and try to come back and see if it works. But like, I don't know. Sometimes it'll sort itself out after like 5 minutes. Isn't that because of Storm? Aren't you like a cross hybrid between VA and Oregon? Yeah, aren't you like the same thing on both?
But it's
yeah. Well, are you on like 60 on both?
We started before we joined with you guys.
Well, that's just your internet then. Like when you 3-bar like that, that's probably just your Wi-Fi. But I don't think it's this lobby. Cause like, come here, wait, wherever Neb is, like if I shoot you, I can tell the delay. Like, there's no delay with the hit markers, so it's fine. If you're 3-barring, it's internet. Yeah, it's probably just it's like your Wi-Fi or whatever. But,
dude, it was completely fine earlier, bro. Like, this is so good.
well, we can try to draw one round real quick, Neb, and see if it fixes itself.
Can I hit you one time and see if the hit is delayed?
Go ahead.
That was not even
Was it
delayed.
delayed for me?
No, it wasn't. But
If you're rubber
gone
banding
now.
though, that's more detrimental.
I was rubber banding, but I'm like,
Dude,
it might kick in mid-fight. But I'm good
so
now.
how about
like,
this?
The Superbar's
Let's
gone
wait till
now.
next round.
I don't know what's happening.
And if it doesn't like do anything, then we'll start.
Okay.
We'll do boundaries real quick while we're just sitting here though, so we don't waste any time, and you guys can just get right to fighting. So,
Alright.
I mean, I know you guys. Yeah, just do the
Yeah,
same
pick
matchup.
the same.
matchup. No changing. For this, just start this little wall here, work your way along here to this little rock pile. You can play out to this totem pole. Don't go on top of these rocks or into the forest or past this in any way. You can play out to the beach line here. Don't go into the water. Just try to kind of like stay along the shoreline here. Be mindful of like little rocks like this. They can kind of cheese your block if you're not careful. And then you can play all the way around here to like this little bush pile / rock. And then kind of like curves this way to this rock and then back to the wall. And then no hiding behind the trees to block force abilities or combos or anything like that. And then also try to be mindful of like playing against this wall, because sometimes if you're dodging against the wall, you can accidentally dodge through this as a saber hero. Yeah, so just be careful of that. Alright. I will kill myself and you guys can
Alright,
draw
so we're
around.
just drawing this round? Okay.
Yeah, there's only a minute left. There's no sense in playing it.
Okay. Alright.
The same, bro. They still happen every time I do anything. They haven't dwindled. Actually, it was Grey Tins who started it.
In another universe,
Get
Axe,
popular.
they're tiny jokes of you being really short.
Alright, bro. He might be. I don't know. I don't see him in chat right now. But he might be in one of our chat or one of our streams. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, guys. Sorry for the wait, everybody. We're just drawing out this round, and then we're starting probably. And then Neb, if you like lag, kind of like let us know, I guess. But I think you look fine right now.
Bro, so far so good. I haven't seen the 3-bar yet.
How about you just start like hitting Storm and see what happens? Like get near Storm and like kind of just like have each other hit each other's blocks and see what happens. Like see if it like fucks with anything. Are you good?
Yeah, it seems fine. It seems fine. Yeah.
All right, that's good, bro. It may have just been like a minor spike or something. That happens to me.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I really don't know what that was all about.
I've had like 10-minute lag spikes that just go away and never come back. So let's just hope it's one of those.
I hope so.
Alright, same matchup, by the way.
Yep, you guys can get going right away. Like as soon as you guys are both ready and in the area, then you can get like we don't have batteries to go over. So.
All right.
Go to both of you. Also, you guys can like go to game chat just to focus.
Yeah, you guys know the drill. We're gonna be yapping, so. All right, Ray versus Kylo. I mean, it's kind of bold to go Kylo first round, but I'll tell you what. If I'm going Kylo first round, I don't hate going against a Rey rather than like a Yoda, an Obi-Wan, or a Luke. I would rather it be a Rey or an Anakin, personally, for me.
I think that's a good point. It's
Like, I
kind
don't
of
think
like
Rey's
a
a good matchup.
double-edged sword, because if you draw your Kylo round, you get Rey out, and then you have your good characters. But there's like a big risk of you just getting slammed because you're Kylo.
Yeah, but that's. I mean, maybe Storm's looking to like take this to a second, second rotation on the same map, and he knows that like by getting Kylo out of the way early, that he's just like kind of setting himself up for a win.
Maybe.
Especially if he's like knocking out one of Neb's good characters like right away. Like if Neb can't play Rey, and like he kind of wastes his Rey on killing a Kylo, rather than like a Vader or a Grievous or something more threatening.
It's not cross ping, so I guess First Blood isn't as important.
Yeah, still definitely though. And I mean Storm is one of those players that he has the option to switch to Organ at any point in the set if he wants to, because he's a hybrid player. It's very, very rare. There's like only a few players in Battlefront who have that. Good 2 hits from Storm. I didn't know he still had that in him. And a good Frenzy. Wow. But he has 3 ping difference between his Organ and his VA. His Organ has 3 better ping than his VA.
Okay.
He's a very interesting case for a player. So like technically his home ping could be Organ if you wanted it to be. Good freeze again from Storm.
2 follow-ups.
Wow, Storm doesn't look all that rusty. I mean, a little bit definitely, but like he still looks like he's playing decently.
Yeah, I'm surprised the frenzy didn't come out there.
Yeah, actually it did. He dodged it.
Did? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he dodged it. Those dash strikes just aren't connecting. Storm instantly capitalizes on that and tries to frenzy. Neb dodges it quite beautifully. We see some hooks going out from Storm. He can't seem to land them on those 3 dodges though. You see Neb attempt to parry but miss. The freeze comes out, doesn't hit this time, but he gets parried in the process.
He's backing away trying to get his regen. He's able to fully regen. Storm trying to go for like some more ranged force abilities, not seeming to connect. I think the dash strike misses as well. Frenzy comes out. He keeps punishing his dash strike every time he does Frenzy, but none of them seem to be able to fully capitalize off of either ability.
Right. I think that Neb's doing a great job of when he burns through his dash strike, he's like using his dodge as well, making sure he's not getting caught through his dodge on his frenzy. As I say that, he gets hit with
combo.
a pull. Storm gets both hits
comes out
and goes for a frenzy
punishes
afterwards.
with the dash strike, gets 1 follow-up. That's a bit safe, I think.
10 perm.
Going for 2 follow-ups might have got him killed.
I agree. I think Storm is in a really beautiful position here against this Rey.
Yeah, this is good for Kylo in this matchup. A little over, I think. There's about 200 perm down too.
Yeah,
thing is 2 minutes though. That's the thing
40.
about Kylo, is even if you are up, you might be able to draw, but I still say that's in your favor if you're Kylo drawing.
Right. I think Storm can foresee a dash strike coming here. He's definitely playing more passive until he sees it come out, and there it is. And he actually avoids it by dodging as it hits him. I think we'll see him play some offense here now.
Probably. Ooh, that's a nice hook swing.
Wow, I think Storm's playing this quite well. He's not rushing into anything. I thought with him being washed and not really playing the game for the past few months that he'd come into this playing a little too overzealous maybe. But he's actually
he still has those fundamentals.
Right, yeah. Storm's a very good fundamental player. He's not super techy or anything, but he has great fundamentals. He reminds me of an evolved version of Shush kind of,
Yeah. He reminds me of Smasher a little.
Yeah, a tad bit. They've actually played together a lot, so it makes sense. But he's a little better than Smasher. He's beaten him in a couple sets, I believe.
Yeah, I remember.
Good hooks there from Neb.
Good few hooks there. 40 seconds left, though. I think it could go to a draw, but there's a chance just because of a crazy dash strike combo. And that was
good
a nice
parries, too. Storm tries to kind of reverse it on him there, but he gets backfired on. The dash cancels out immediately, though. He almost parries that. Gets double parried in the process. The frenzy comes out. It connects. He almost 4 hits by accident there. Luckily,
all it takes is 1 hook. Dash strike a bit risky. No follow up.
Though.
Mind trick in his face also risky, but he misses the pull. I think this was going.
I think it was a draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
It was very close though for Kylo Rey.
Yeah, I think both players played that decently at the very best. I guess neither of them played horrible. Definitely some mistakes from both sides, but I think this will be an interesting set, Goku. I think that I think even if it goes heavily towards one player, I think it'll be at the very least entertaining.
I agree. None of them have the playstyle of just mashing until you die.
Right, and they're both not like extreme block holders. They're definitely a bit more defense oriented, but they play offense when necessary or like when opportunity presents itself. They play more opportunistically than like anything.
Passively. Yeah.
Right.
Vader comes out. Kylo to Rey. The tails have turned. Vader Luke.
Yeah, that's actually a really good time to bring out your Vader. I feel like I feel like
Rey is out.
there wasn't a lot of risk because there's no Rey, so it's like any matchup is more winnable or at least not as drawable.
Yeah, that's my thought process when it comes to choosing Vader in a set. It's like, yo, do they have Rey?
I actually
Starting
really
off both of
admire,
them
Storm's,
taking some decent
Storm's
damage.
Kylo pick there.
It's not a bad pick just because Kylo or Rey is like a very common first pick.
Right. Wow, good hits there on the Luke. That's perm. I don't know how much, but it's about 40 or 50 perm.
40, yeah. It's pretty solid early on Luke.
Yeah, especially before that intensifies build. Like, make him play a bit more passive for the rest of the set, giving him less opportunities to build his intensify for health trades.
It's going for a lot of hook predictions.
Storm preserving his stamina. He gets
Frame
pushed
trapped.
though. Good buff pop.
Well, yeah, that frame trap allowed him to pop his buff midair.
Yeah, I saw that. Unfortunately, Luke wouldn't have permed him with that. Actually, he may have permed him by like 10 with that push, but his intensify is not built yet.
Well, it's almost a crazy hook prediction. I think they're just kind of filling each other out, like hooks here and
Waste
there,
choke,
animation cancel. The pre-pop's buff though, it's hard for Neb to like take advantage of no choke when he has buff and the health disadvantage. Right. The score is still 0-0.
I think Storm's cycling his abilities quite well. Like he's not really wasting everything out all at once. But
yeah,
making it hard for Luke. And I think that's kind of how you have to play against Luke. Is like if you have no abilities against a Luke, he's just gonna match your stamina.
Yeah. So it's that saber throw where I just keep him at bay.
Exactly, yeah. Saber throw buff, choke cycle, kind of like hold on to the choke for the repulse or for when the Luke does something stupid.
Ooh,
good parry.
That was a good double parry with the dash.
Yeah.
It's another 90 perm.
Looks like Neb's having a hard time finding an opening on Storm here.
Yeah.
Good repulse. He gets his 2 hits, saber throw in the process. That should be about 60 perm right there.
Just a little more.
Double saber throw is usually about 60 because front and back hit. 260. Lucas to his region. He misses choke though.
He misses these chokes. That's one thing I would point out is that he seems to be going for a lot of predictions with his chokes rather than he confirms.
Right. I think maybe it's because of Neb's playstyle. He's having a hard time finding an opening to use the choke. But I think that we've seen a few bad rushes from Neb, and that would be like my thought process when approaching.
Trying to catch him with the rush.
Right.
Maybe even a push. Ooh, parry, and then he needs a saber throw as well.
That's another 60 perm front hit into a saber throw. With back hit, 60 perm. The rush connects. I don't think we're going to see Neb do anything with that though. He needs to regen. Storm's really doing a good job of keeping him at bay here. He has a really good matchup for that. Gets pushed but backs off after taking a hit.
Probably a good decision. I think he got about 1 minute left. Vader.
Wow, Storm's kind of chasing him down. He's actually doing a really
Storm
good job.
is chasing.
Pressure on. Yeah, he is chasing. That was a good one. Storm chasing.
Celeste QB tech.
That was an interesting push. See, the only thing I don't like about that tech though is that it gives them a fast recover because you're pushing them straight down into the ground.
Yeah.
Which gives a fast recovery. I think we'll see a draw here, which honestly, I think I like this draw better for Neb than I do for Storm.
Yeah, I agree. Oof.
Good hook.
It's a risky push. He's playing a dodge mind game now.
Yeah. Looks like Storm's trying to look for some like saber throw reads into chokes, but he just couldn't get it. He's lunging him down really nicely through his rushes.
Yeah, he has solid fundamentals. I like this.
Yeah, I agree. You know, Storm was one of the very first people I played with in BFL back in the day.
I know he's an OG member. I remember him hosting a Protect the President.
Yeah, that was years ago. He of course, me ripping sacks invented that mini game, but you know, it's okay.
All right. Fuck that mini game, by the way. It was awful.
Oh, okay, bro. You know, Storm was also the first person that like I ever did like an apprenticeship thing with like I trained Storm a little bit for a while before he stopped playing for an extended period.
It's kind of OG cutesy history with Eula, bro.
Yeah, dude, Storm's the GOAT, bro.
Grievous,
like, honestly,
Obi-Wan.
I showed Storm a lot of tech back then before there was a lot of tech in the game, like before angles were a big thing, which is why his fundamentals, like the tech he does is just so fundamental based.
Yeah. 50 perm off Obi-Wan, I think, at the start.
He didn't
double
take
bunny
any
hop
perm
in the
off
back.
of Grievous though. That's gonna get all regen by beating Heart. That's kind of an interesting bait with the
Unrelenting.
Instantly cancel it. See,
Some nice dodge read angles.
Good claw
Lands
as
a
well.
claw rush. No follow-ups. Attempts a surge.
He did a back dodge into a thrust. I kind of like the thought process there. He thought that Neb would push her into that after the rush. Yeah. There wasn't really that much risk to it either. Good parries for Storm.
Going for some walk-ins as well. Storm's scary, bro.
Yeah. He doesn't take perm just yet, but he's 10 HP away from taking some perm. One swing could do it. The mind trick comes out. Storm double parries the angle. Wow. We see him still pressuring the mind trick immediately after it ends. He goes for a claw, but it does miss. I don't like the thrust surge attempts though. I think that's the one thing I have to say about this gameplay so far is that like I don't think the thrust surge attempts are doing him any good.
Push combo,
push
gets a lunge, double hits, gets
This
claw
first
rush
for the
on
perm.
the way back, but
One Obi-Wan push combo onto Grievous 60 perm.
ooh,
With 2 hits.
one of those thrusters almost landed.
Yeah.
It's just too reactable. I also think
I
the more
agree.
you do it, the more predictable it will become, and then the less
Right.
likely he is to fall for it.
Another good push, but it looks like he loses track of him in the air.
Yeah.
The D-Rush comes out. I don't like that D-Rush because I feel like now he has nothing to combo that with. Like, I think Storm is just going to regen that. As I said, that he eats a hook. There's no more perm just yet.
You know, I think maybe he's using some of these unrelentings to try to get his crawl back.
Yeah. Huh. Took something from my book.
Oh.
Ooh, he lunges.
Not
He
sure if I
actually
like that
predicts the mind trick there. He's trying to predict them dodging in as well. Ooh, the push
I think
comes
he's
out
trying
again.
to
He
like
misses the
get
lunge.
on him and do bunny hops. So if he does try to trade him when he's going in on him, he does get punished. But I think he eats three parries there and then 2 back hits.
Wow. So an interesting note here that I noticed why Storm just died there. He doesn't run cowardly retreat.
yeah.
He runs lineup weakling.
Out of my book, obviously, yeah.
No, he's been doing that for a while though. He's always run it. But we see Neb take his first point early on. That is the first point of the set, so it's first blood.
This is true. What first blood with no cross? Well, if it depends on if Storm is going to go to Oregon.
It's ping or ban. Or it's not ping. It's side or ban.
Okay.
So I mean, obviously side is more powerful in that scenario, but ban is still like a follow-up option. So.
Dooku Yoda. I like this matchup a lot. I think it's always very entertaining.
Yeah, I think it's a quite even matchup when played like very fundamental or played well by both players. I think it can turn out to be very even.
Yeah.
I think Dooku is one of Storm's more played characters. So. See him take some early damage on the Yoda. Let's see if the Yoda can regen that. Duelist is popped. If I'm the Yoda, I am being a bitch, holding my block and running away.
Yeah, me too. Not swinging on that. I also true. I agree with that. I think you don't have the luxury of using it defensively if you don't have it. Some good stamina pressure from Storm. Push, but I think because he hits him as he's going down, he doesn't have the opportunity to launch him. Pops Duelist right again.
Has a lot of momentum.
Being pretty aggressive, which I kind of like, trying to keep Yoda from getting any momentum.
Yeah. Especially with the Duelist, he's cycling his Duelist quite well, and like realizing that when Duelist is popped, it's my turn.
Realizes he needs to back off.
I think Neb finds a good window here. Plays very defensively until he finds.
Pops a Duelist, double
Storm
parry.
is like double parry with the Duelist. Wow. Ooh, that was almost a nice stun. I actually almost really like that. I think this Yoda's having a hard time.
Lightning
Wow,
stun
stun.
is the... Ooh, I mean, hooking the stun, yeah, that was great. Stacking buff and debuff.
Yeah, it was a good time when he popped health buff to do that. Just stamina matches them with the Duelist. Honestly, not a bad plan.
Yeah, especially because you know he can't really
military.
trade you based off of the health disadvantage.
Right. And he knows he doesn't have
There's the
buff.
animation cancel too. Just not letting him get anything.
Yeah. Good Duelist hit as well on the push. I don't think he really meant to.
But I think he felt like
him,
he needed.
Yeah. He almost angles at the stun. That was almost really bad for Neb, I can't lie.
It's a parry into the buff, but no push. Pops a Duelist.
Almost does burn.
Take a moment to reset. Suppose weakness comes out.
Dorp's trying to like angle and hook spam here.
Ooh, gets the push. And a follow. Lightning stun punishes
Good stun
two hits.
straight. He gets blocks on ground.
What tier is Storm? I would say he's probably low C. It's hard to tell though, he hasn't really played too much recently.
Yeah.
Ooh, another push landed. But he still got it, bro. He's moving different. Bro, the old Gen C tiers are like crazy and shit.
I think he's showing some early on dominance against Neb, but I think Neb's just like playing a better patience game and like finding better opportunities.
I agree.
And Storm just lacked the offense to finish him off, like his predictions.
Ooh, there's that lightning stun. Ooh, no two follow-ups though. He's keeping the hook swings on him though. Pops buff.
I see a push coming in right here. I feel like Neb is gonna have a push here in a sec. He gets hit by Storm though.
He has 40 seconds. I think he might be playing for a draw, but not sure if he'll be able to get it off. Duelist comes out.
Wow, good stamina pressure.
Tries to get his stamina, but...
Wow, that was beautiful by Storm. I like how Storm like kept on him with the stamina pressure the entire game. I think he really noticed that Neb wasn't parrying him, and he took such hard advantage of that. I think if Neb parried more, he would have won that.
I think so too.
Because Storm wouldn't have felt so confident in mashing out his stamina with the Duelist every time.
He probably could have done more like defensive animation cancels even if he didn't want to parry, just to kind of let his opponent know there's a risk for just constant stamina pressure.
Right. I think some more buff trades would have been nice early on when he still had like decent health too, or like buff parries. Like if you're not confident in parrying, one thing I really like to do on Yoda is I have a lot of clips of me doing this on my TikTok too. If people notice, is that I pop my buff and parry at the exact same time. So if I miss my parry, it turns into a trade battle, and I don't lose because I have my buff.
Interesting matchup though. We got Anakin versus Maul.
Yeah, I can see this going bad for the Maul here, but definitely still winnable. He takes an early hook.
This map is nostalgic. Gold Snake.
Yeah, I love this map for sets.
It's a nice hook swing land. He gets traded though. I think he wins that trade, especially because he can land saber throw. Almost. I think that would have done perm if he hits it. Or more perm. He already did 20.
They could get a back hit into a hit. So.
Heroic might into pull.
Combo. Doesn't go for the jump.
Can't tell how many follow-ups he got.
Only one. He didn't go for the jump, so he missed the follow-ups. Bad, really
Another
bad,
risky
really bad
choke. So it's a heroic might coming.
Let's see if Storm can like survive this or clutch up. They're already taking a good amount of burn so far.
Nice parry from Neb. Attempting some hook predictions. Trying to get his get back for last round and keep that pressure up.
Right. I think he realizes that he's in the opportunity now. He has the driver's seat. See the choke connect? Misses the saber throw. He does it a little too late. I don't think he had a back was the issue.
Spin connects on the back.
That heroic was almost dangerous.
Yeah, almost got like the hit stun into it.
Good parries from Storm.
He's taking the opportunity to pressure his stamina.
Good saber
It's a saber throw too. Ooh.
Wow, he's like hitting that stamina hard. He realizes he's spinning him down. That was good perm from Storm. I like that little burst of offense.
Me too. I do think that choke was a bit early though. He could have punished him really hard.
Yeah.
Still looking both pretty even right now. Which is good for Storm.
Hey, I told you, Goku, when I was making these brackets with you, bro, I told you that I think this will be a really good matchup for Neb.
Yeah. He doesn't do a lot of sets, so I think this is a good opportunity for him.
Yeah, I think Storm is also somebody who plays like very like respectfully and good, and just like a good person for him to play against.
Yeah.
Like Storm is a very like respectable play style, I'd say.
Yeah, he's not too passive, he's not too mashy, he just plays when it's his turn.
Right. It's pressuring that stamina. Storm really has good stamina pressure.
I think he also has good stamina awareness of just like knowing when is his opportunity to take advantage of his stamina. Because even when he's not pressuring his stamina, if Neb doesn't get his stamina back in time, he's punishing him.
Right. I like the saber throw attempt. Threw it a little too low, that was the issue.
I'm trying to catch him in his abilities with these heroic mites, but Storm not really biting. He's actually a little bit more of a, but he's kind of playing more on the ground. I feel like Maul tends to be more acrobatic in a lot of people's playstyles, but he's still like, because it's Anakin, I think he's avoiding taking too many unnecessary moves that could kind of get him caught in a force ability.
Yeah, I definitely think that's smart. It's really easy to do against Anakin, but as we say that, he gets caught through a spin. Neb tries to go for 2 ground swings, but he just, you know, it just doesn't work. Goes for the passionate, but gets to spin away. There's 30 seconds on the clock. Let's see if Storm chooses to go for a draw.
Choke.
See, I think this is where Storm is struggling. He hasn't gotten a single choke follow-up. I think his Maul follow-ups are lackluster.
Ooh, that would have been nice.
Storm could be stacking so much perm if he was hitting these saber throws off of his chokes.
Yeah, this one's going to a draw. Not too bad. Like two kind of weaker end characters. What tier are these guys?
Right.
I would say they're like low C to mid C. It's kind of hard to tell with that tier because I feel like every time I think, okay, who's in low C, I can only think of 2 people. So then everybody I have in mid C, I don't really know if like they're justified being there.
Yeah. I think they're both confidently at least C tier though.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right, we are restarting the rotation, and wow, Storm immediately goes Kylo again. This guy.
Kylo Ray once again.
Emo's really like Kylo
for this time.
You know, I honestly, I don't hate this for either of them. I feel like the Kylo didn't go so bad for Storm last time to like completely discourage him from playing it again. And I mean, I guess if it's one of his better characters, it might be worth it. You know?
Yeah. So I would say the second I don't hate the matchup like when it came. I think in the beginning it was a nice pick. Score is 1-1, but I think after the second rotation it's a bit risky to go the same character just because if he does switch off of Rey, then you're in a significantly worse position.
Yeah. I think a Luke Rey or Obi-Wan would have been bad, except Obi-Wan's not in the mix anymore. So an Anakin was just played, which means that the only 3 options were Rey, Yoda, and Luke, and he got the best of the 3, I'd say, for like matchup wise. I'm surprised that dash.
Frenzy comes out on the dash
Good
strike,
frenzy.
punishes like the end of it. I like that.
Storm trying to some like hooks and stuff going, but he just can't quite seem to land it. He gets the pull though, and the freeze.
Only one follow. Gets a frenzy. I think he hits it. Yeah.
Yeah, he hit the frenzy. Imagine he got 2 hits there.
That would have been
so
disgusting.
Wow, good predict.
I like that. I think he's stacking a lot of perm.
Yeah. Might not be looking good for Neb.
Who's the best C tier? It depends on who you consider C tier. If you think Moose Hut is a C tier, I would say him. But if you think he's a low B, then I would say probably like A5. I think they're both really good players. Ooh, does land a freeze on the way in. He's very good at that, like just patiently trying to catch him with his force abilities. You don't notice a lot of people landing too many of those with Kylo.
So if you notice, Storm was mind tricked when he got the freeze there. So he opted to go for a frenzy, knowing that the dash trade wouldn't result in perm.
Yeah. Best B tier?
I don't hate it.
Not sure on that one.
I mean, depends. I think that could easily be Grey Gems if you don't consider him low. Or like maybe Lucky Turtle. I think it's kind of the same situation with Moose and A5, where if you don't consider them B tiers, then they're the best C tiers. Kind of like, you know, it applies to Grey and
Lucky
Turtle. I really like this pressure from Storm. He's keeping this Rey on edge.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for him to get her regen or get her foot back in the door. It's nice follow-up combo.
That is perm though. That does perm every time. Dash into a hit.
When we get a tournament for players to receive the ranked, we're actually I'm very very glad you asked that. We're actually going to be implementing a ranked and trial system, like probably in the coming weeks, I think, or maybe even after the tournament, just like for things to calm down and we actually have time to manage it. But we will have like a ranked system in the Discord server. Ooh, that's a nice freeze. 2 follow-ups too.
Hits.
Oh. And the frenzy kills him. Will you say Aaron and Maven are high A or S tier? No, I think Caterman's the only S tier. Yeah.
I think they're both high A in my opinion.
Yeah, I'll put them in that range. I think the skill gap between Catermelon, Aaron and Maven is probably close to like a 6-0 difference. So that's why I would struggle to put him in high A if they're already in high A. So
I think Aaron J is the only person in the world that like isn't like foreign that would put more than 3 points on Cater, like or 3, at least 3.
I would like to see that. I don't know how much I believe in it, but if it did happen, it would be.
It's happened before.
How recent was this?
A year.
We'll see if he can do it again.
But I don't know. I think they've both improved since then, so it's like a matter of who's improved more, I guess.
Don't forget Lord Wicked the King.
Wow, good parries.
I think
Once again,
that's a joke.
foreign. Once again, foreign though. I said anyone who can put more than 3 on Cater that isn't foreign was my wording. Unless they were talking about the S tier statement. I don't know which statement they were referring to.
Yeah. I think if they were referring to the Esther statement, that might be even worse.
I mean, I think somebody has to have feats to even qualify them for S tier. I think the only 2 players who have been S tier in all of existence was Soundwave in her era was S tier in comparison to all the other players. Good show from Storm. And I think that people like Commander, Cody, and Trill were S tier in their era.
I think that's fair. That was kind of when I first started playing the game. When I asked like who was the best, they were like, "It's Commander Cody."
Yeah.
Never
they
met
were
the
all
guy,
really good
though.
for their era. I don't think anyone else has ever been S tier other than those like 4 players though.
Yeah. I think sets really do show like you need to have a variety of skill with like all the characters, because there's just so many different matchups that if you're not good on a certain character, you're just gonna get blended.
Right.
Storm's use of Kylo, I think Neb is having to like deal with like very offensively strong characters like Dooku Vader against Yoda. Look at 6'2" Souls who got 5 on Maven.
That's such a
how would that be
interesting
like S tier?
Because like you're referring to a cross ping set that happened like over like a year ago.
Yeah.
Like almost 2 years ago.
It's like Sax got you got 4 on Aaron, right?
A long time ago, exactly.
Exactly.
Like
if we were to use that like ABC scaling of like, hey, you got 4 on Aaron. I technically beat you in a laggy set at that time, or at this time, so therefore I'm better than Aaron Shea.
Exactly, right? That's like an interesting
Dude, they're silly.
Not to
it's like that's kind of what happens when you ignore context of time, lag, input, consistency. Like, it's just I don't agree with a lot of people's methodology. I think you need consistent like set feats against multiple players, and we need it to be somewhat recent and actually like bring up the context. I think when you have to sneak in things without even bringing up context, you already kind of like show your colors of like the fact that you need to not mention a lot of the context kind of shows you don't have like substantial proof of what you're claiming.
I mean, let me hit you back with like the Wicket loss to YG. Like that happened a while ago, but like it still happened, and like isn't YG a B tier? Why is Wicket losing to a B tier? You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that like that would make a lot of people mad, and I don't have room to speak about it because I don't know anything about the guy other than that. So. But people calling him the best Battlefront 2 player over people like Cater is like kind of just insulting.
If you want a recent set, he just 6-1 Chris Dunn, who's A tier, by the way. Chris Dunn is not A tier. I don't really know why you said that.
Yeah, who is this person? Is it one of the Wiki players? It's one of the
Grey Jedi.
That's a drone. Alright.
Just kind of making claims of people's tiers like without backing it up at all.
No, he's using the EU rankings. The EUs have Chris Dunn as A tier, and under that context, Chris Dunn is only A tier within EU because they're not talking about the rest of the world. But when you put Chris Dunn against the rest of the world, he's a B tier.
It's also just like I think the list is just consistently bad. Even when you look at like C tier, like they have Wax. I think they had him in the same tier as someone else who was just like way worse. Where it's just you can't base everything off of that. Yeah. The score is 2-1 for Storm Mall.
I think we'll see a draw.
Choke combo.
Yeah.
Not a bad draw. probably in Neb's best interest against Evader. No, he's A plus in PS rankings. You realize how circular that is? You said he's A tier. I said, why is he A tier? I don't know why you're saying that. And your response was, because he's A tier. Your claim is somehow evidence for your own claim. That's not how that works.
Goku, once again, I told you it's a drone, bro.
Yeah.
These are the people that I don't argue with.
Luke Malvo.
You're arguing with the wall right now.
Yeah. Could you convince us if we refuse to listen? I don't care what rankings you're referring to, because rankings we already talked about. But it's good, man. Just agree to disagree. I think it's the best player of all time.
Says as he rubs his nipples.
As he rubs his nipples. Speaking from experience, Sax.
Alright, bro. Good parries there from Neb. He gets some perm on the Maul. We haven't seen this matchup yet. You see Luke Maul over instead of Anakin.
Ooh, that was a nice hook swing. Like a little wrap around. Missed the choke, gets punished one swing. I like that. Yeah, repulse. Was a good shush. Kind of catches him in the end of his dash though, so I think he gets up pretty quickly. Another nice hook swing though. Neb's favoring a lot of hook swings with Luke. How can I be a part of these tournaments? I'd love to be in one. I can ping the Discord link in the YouTube chat. It's where Sax hosts a lot of tournaments. Ooh, that's big damage. You can also sign up right now currently as a fill. 2-2 tying it. This is a really good set. You can also, if you sign up now, you can be entered as a fill, so if someone gets disqualified or can't make it for whatever reason, you can take their place. Let me grab the link. I probably should have pinned this at the start of stream.
Yeah, I should probably do the same, to be honest, but...
Is Catermelon better now than when he ran the set against Seat? I thought Seat was his rival in his prime. I think Cater's gotten a lot better, and Seat doesn't tend to do as many like 1v1s anymore. Like sets and tournaments and things like that.
The answer to the question, though, is like how much better is Cater? He's considerably better than he was at that point.
How do I pin this? Oh, I'm an idiot. Alright, there we go. Yoda Grievous. Ooh, starting off with a little bit of damage for Yoda. No push.
I think if Storm's going to win another matchup, it is going to be this one.
Yeah.
Neb has shown like a lot of issues on his Yoda against Storm so far.
I think his Yoda just doesn't have as much offense. Like it seems like he's out of like a harder time getting in, so he's kind of on defense more often, which gives Storm a lot of opportunities.
Wow, Storm goes flying.
He does get his follow-ups though.
Yeah. And the dash connects. That's perm.
Ooh, gets the jump swing as well. I love that. Yeah, that's why we do have the Torio boy. You're right, true.
Alright, bro.
Ooh, wow, good crazy parries come out.
I think they're about even on health right now. I think Storm will regen to have more, though, with it being hard. He dodges the push.
JJ Code and Fun gonna do their set. I'm not sure when. Ooh,
good angle.
Good read. Kind of turn the tides here. He gets the crawler to.
Wow,
that's a good.
Storm takes the first map.
It's pretty close so far.
This is 3-2 Storm. I like this set, Goku. I think it's good for both of them.
Yeah, I agree.
I think this really could go either way. Though, if I'm not mistaken, I think Storm is better on his dark side than he is on his light side. Maybe that's like a little foreshadowing of what's to happen when the sides switch, you know?
Yeah. The Ape Caesar. I'll answer your question in a second, Mom. I'm trying to find, I'm gonna see if they've actually scheduled it yet.
Yep.
We could also just go to Yavin.
Up to you guys. Yeah, we could probably just go Yavin.
Yeah, I'd rather play Yavin.
We probably will, but
we will.
it's better for your gameplay if you play on Yavin.
Bro, I'm so fucking ass in sets, bro.
And now, move milkers. Let's welcome
Well, what fun might be scheduling his on Thursday afternoon. And then you asked about Aaron. Alright.
Why is he asking about Aaron? Aaron already did a set.
Yeah, he's asking about Aaron and Maven.
What about them?
I don't know. I'm assuming he's asking when they're doing their set, but I know Aaron's already done his. I don't know if Maven's done his.
Maven has not. I can go take a peek, but
Isn't Maven and Aaron better than Cater on PC? I've heard they both beat him. Again, like it's kind of a recency thing of if you think someone's gotten considerably better and there hasn't been a recent set, you might be argue like, okay, like objective set feats wise, we would put them there, but like based on time, it's kind of less concrete, I think.
also, if I'm not mistaken, I'm quite sure that Maven has refused to set Cater on PC again. So I don't know. What does that tell you? That's just me personally. But.
Yeah. I think there's a cutoff. That's what. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to talk to you, Sax, about is when it comes to doing our like ranking system. I think we have a thing where you have to kind of retrial or reset. Yeah, everybody pick a blaster. You'd have to set again or just kind of prove your rank after like a certain amount of months, just to like avoid someone maybe getting a rank and like never deranking based off of time or not.
Jay, shut up, bro. Stop saying Burger King in my chat. I think that's fine. What's it called? Goku. I think it's fine. Like not having somebody like sit and camp or rank.
Yeah, I'd say probably like maybe 3 months.
Yeah, that's fine. You guys both. One second, I'm gonna invite. I don't think I have you added on this account now.
Okay. Are y'all gonna make ranks in the Discord? Yeah, we will. Probably after the tournament though, just so we'll have like more time to manage it.
I mean,
like a list.
I might. Not gonna lie, might get it out during the tournament. I think that like slowly. Wingstop. Fuck you, Velo and Jay.
Okay. I joined Storm. Yeah, I mean I'm down to work on it. It just depends.
I got.
Because they're gonna implement a trial system, kind of like the dueling order. Both of you hover over your quit buttons once you're in the group.
I just realized that Slade requested to watch my gameplay ages ago, and I never started to share a screen for him.
Can't hear Sax. Hold up. It might be on mine.
Wait, have they not, check have they not been able to hear me this entire time?
I don't know. Check if you have what's it called on. You know.
I have voice share.
Okay, that's probably mine. How do I?
Nah, they were able to hear you.
Oh. Goku. Like you were able to hear me on the stream.
I was able to hear both you and Sax.
On my stream?
Yeah, on your stream. Like yapping for like a couple minutes.
Well, Jay can hear me as well on my stream, so I don't see why you'd not be able to hear me on just one stream. Now I can hear, says Kamal. Okay, that's good. Sorry about that. You could have said something to me, by the way, about the share screen. I didn't see it. No game audio? I think my game audio is just really low, guys.
Okay, Zax, do you feel confident against your opponents, and when is your set? I'm gonna try to do my set tomorrow. I feel somewhat confident.
Wait, can we cut the chat out for literally just one second? Because I want to let these guys back out before they get the match draws. You guys both ready?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Should be good now. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure they were able to do it because we were yapping. Let me turn the game audio up if you guys really want to hear it. I have it really low on this account, but what am I doing? Also, Sax, I sent you a message on PS. Okay. McDonald's, fuck you, LNJ.
Where's the Wookiee?
Yeah, Chewie misses you too.
Call your allies. I'll wait.
Wait, you want to see cool tech?
Yeah.
Wait, watch this. I can make Bulba turn in an instant. Watch this shit. Wait, no, I didn't do it. Wait. Fuck. Why am I doing it wrong?
Is it like the dodge thing?
Yeah, you can dodge and you can like I don't know. It's not even cool tech. It's just funny. He like turns around instantly. Why can't I do it right now? Why won't it work?
Probably ugly.
There we go, like that.
While we're here, do you want to go over boundaries?
Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. So starting here, you kind of like play from this area to the little Y-wing here. Don't go behind the little bridge arch here. Kind of like stay on this side of it. You guys can play along here to this door frame, not inside. Along the wall, this little line on the ground kind of like marks the boundary. Don't go inside the hangar, please. I know there's a little space that's like flat in there, but we're just gonna stay out of it. Goku, your voice share is off apparently, by the way.
Oh.
And then head along these boundaries here. You can play along the wall and up to the dirt, but don't play in the dirt. Play on the pavement. And then circling back around to the X-wing here, and then back to this pile of boxes.
Let me turn my
Alright.
share on now.
Yeah, that's why it was like apparently you have yours off.
Where's the Wookiee?
Yeah, Chewie misses you too.
Party settings. Share your voice. Okay. There we go.
Was it off?
Yeah.
Oh
I never.
God, it's been off for all these streams. That means. Oh God.
They can hear me on my stream, just not on yours.
Yeah, that makes so much more sense. Like why people were saying stuff. They can hear you now.
Okay, good.
All right.
New account.
Yeah, guys, we have some like major streaming issues on our mains, so this is just like scuffed as hell. You know, it's interesting that the set has gone to 3-2 so far. I think this could go either way right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Really interesting first picks from both players. I honestly like non-traditional from both. How much food can a Sax eat if a Sax could chuck food? You know what, Jay? I think that like you deserve like a ban or like a mute. I can't lie.
Jay, isn't it past your bedtime?
All right, bro.
Like, Jay, go to bed, bro.
Yeah, it's a school night, bro. Go to bed.
What tier are these guys? C tier. I think they're in that low to mid range.
Ooh, saber throw into a spin. That's
spin.
not going to be perm. Pre-buff. I don't like that from Storm. I think pre-buff's a bad play. Can I low-key get Mod just to mute Jay, and then you can get rid of Mod? Maybe after this count, I'm too lazy.
Yeah, Jay, it's time to go to bed, bro. Give me your phone.
Good dash into a hit. That's perm on the Neb. Lands the choke though. Let's see if he combos that. No combo.
Saber throw shaving off that pre-buff.
Yeah, that's why I'm not a fan of pre-buff. I don't think it does anything for you. See them trade. More perm on both players. any sets after this, maybe later on tonight, we might see a Moondrop versus a Obi-Wan set.
I think around 10.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a nice X1. Most players kind of a little bit of a stalemate. Like they're going for things, but kind of safe. No one's going too offensive just yet.
I think we saw one big trade happen, kind of like towards the start there, and nothing since then.
Just being more aggressive, knowing that buff is active. But then again, your opponent just doesn't trade it when you have buff. So it's like you said, it's just pointless.
Yeah, that's why pre-buff, like, I feel like almost never works out unless your opponent doesn't know what they're doing. I don't like these chokes from Neb. I feel like they're completely pointless.
Yeah, just keeping him at bay unless he's playing for a draw. Ooh. No
push connect, sends him flying. We see another trade through the hook. Another pre-buff, which I just don't agree with. No more perm done.
Trying to predict the spin, that was actually good, but he got frame trapped. Kind of unfortunate for Storm. He's I think one saber throw.
It's actually interesting to see like a low C tier player do that, you know, like predict a spin like that.
Yeah.
That's not something you like see very often.
Most of the time they kind of just like mash into abilities.
Right.
But I think a modern day C tier got to C tier a very different way than Storm did.
Right. It's actually a very good like insight point to like the way he achieved that through like the way that like a modern day one would have played, like spamming tech or like getting really good at like mechanics and stuff.
How about C tiers like the prehistoric era? How did they?
Storm is kind of a prehistoric C tier, bro.
Yeah.
I guess he's a little less prehistoric than some of them, but like prehistoric C tiers would be like, you guys don't know him, but there's a guy named like Jinxie and like I guess like who else, bro, that doesn't play anymore. Because all the other prehistoric C tiers like achieve B tier eventually. I guess like Croissant Boy and people like that were like considered C tier back in the day.
I played with Croissant Boy. He's actually a really cool dude.
Yeah, a lot of those types of people were considered like C tier back then. I think the ancient C tiers are actually worse than the C tiers now.
You study like C tiers for a living?
No, I'm just saying in general, like just like observation wise. Like I think like
I think
somebody like Storm still holds up because I wouldn't consider him like super ancient. Like he still plays to this day, but you don't think so, Kamal? I do think so.
Myth Collins. Do you
Myth
know
Collins? I barely remember that guy.
When is Chris Dunn playing? Let me see. I don't think they've scheduled it yet.
Yeah, I believe there was some issues with that group. That's the huge in one where the guy was added late. So I don't think they've had time to really discuss yet. Like I think he was just added last night.
Yeah. I think they said Friday or Saturday. It depends though.
Yeah. That guy is one of the people who did the right thing by like messaging saying like, hey bro, my group isn't created. And he just, I think it was just a mistake on your end of like accidentally kicking the wrong person.
Yeah. I didn't realize that. I'm glad I put those messages out of like, okay, I mailed the groups. If you haven't, then just let me know.
Yeah, because some people like wouldn't do it otherwise, you know.
Yeah. Ray Dooku.
By the way, we have some stuff to discuss about a round one matchup that's still not done after. There's only one that didn't get done, and I think that we just need to DQ somebody.
Okay. He got that pre-order Kylo. That should drip. That should go.
You see early perm on the Neb, by the way. He had a dash combo early on. It's about 50 perm. Wow, good parry on the stun.
Goes for the hook lightning stun, but no hit confirm.
No dash connection either. With Duelist Pop, he chooses to use his Mind Trick to like ward off the Duelist. Parries him.
Oh, parries the hook swing midair. It's kind of clean. Dash Strike does
Good
land.
dash.
Gets one follow-up.
It's a hit.
It's going to be a little bit more perm. Mind Trick to stack the offense. Going for some hook predations. Kana unable to capitalize, though. Still good perm, though. Pops Duelist. Storm now backing off a little bit, realizing it might not be his turn just yet. But I think they're still going to kind of poke each other. No follow-ups on the Dash Strike. They got 3 minutes. I could also see this one going to a draw just because of the nature of like 3 dodges.
Right. You know, I will say, I think I'm thoroughly enjoying the set more than I've enjoyed a lot so far in this tournament.
Yeah.
Good follow-up from Storm.
It's just more interesting because it's not just like a one play style of, you know, doing the same thing.
Right. It's not a stomping, or it's like not like just retards going at it. Like they're both playing like somewhat intelligently, and like doing things that are like interesting here and there.
Ooh, this parry comes out, goes for the hook swing. I like that. It's pretty close. Dodge reading. Well, Pop's duel is pretty close. I think he eats a swing.
Yeah. Everything got regen though.
Lightning stun comes out.
Into the
3
hits.
hits. That looked like 3. Am I crazy?
Ah, yeah, it did. Stun. Yeah, that's crazy. I think he hit him through a dodge, that's why. Good dash.
Strike combo though, gets his follow up.
Only one more hit. He's chipping this Dooku down though. I think they're about even on like perm.
I think so too. 480 for Ray.
Dooku's at 508, not far off. About 30 perm difference.
It's 1 minute left. I think it could go to a draw, but I think it could also end in just someone hitting like a crazy combo and then getting their follow-ups.
Right. Dash Strike and Lightning Stun are like such like RNG abilities sometimes that like, I wouldn't even just say RNG, but like when one hits, like there's just so much damage.
Yeah, I think these are some characters that have like extreme comeback potential compared to most of the roster.
How long has this set been now? Let me check stream. We're at 1 hour and 7.
Stun comes
and
out.
most of it has been gameplay. Like we got maps pretty quick. I guess we spent like 5 minutes on a team swap. That's about it.
Yeah, maybe we drew like 5 minutes. You know, probably not too long. I think yeah, you're
A
right.
little over an hour for the set so far. To be about halfway done.
Ooh, lightning stun.
Wow, they both
Yeah,
hit each
kinda
other.
Connect. Well, yeah. I think this one might actually go to a draw now.
Yeah. Well, we see a
Ooh,
dodge
comes
read
out.
into the duelist. Misses a dash strike. I think Neb should pressure now, but he's just a little petrified, it seems. The stun comes out, no lunge. They're trying to read each other's movements, it looks like. Nobody's going for anything directly. They're both trying to read the other.
I think they're trying to hit confirm into their ability combos.
Right. And we see a combo land there, but it's just so late that it doesn't even matter. See Dooku and Raygon, the 3 dodge warriors. I wonder who we see next.
Anakin.
All right, we see our first like mismatch of the set so far, in my opinion. I think the most mismatch we've had so far was Vader Luke, but even that's like drawable, you know.
Yeah.
This is one of those things. It's like it's a lot lopsided for Neb here. Neb has a really big advantage over Storm.
We may have seen the last of Boba Fett.
We see early on Neb going for angles and just taking hits. The saber throw connects though. Oh, it goes for the saber throw choke. Storm dodges. Good pressure from Storm. Who got first kill? Neb did. Good hook from Storm. He does some good pressure here.
A little bit of perm maybe.
Yeah, I think maybe 50 perm. Good heroic into the pole. He hits the lip though. Poor Storm. That was kind of lucky for the Vader.
Unfortunate,
I can't lie.
Yeah.
That Vader would have eaten at least a hit there, if not two. And he was already stacked damage. Like he was regenning when he got hit by the heroic, and then he got pulled as well. That would have been a lot of damage. And he gets parried on the heroic. I feel bad for this Anakin. Maybe a bit robbed. Such a bad matchup for that to happen in. Did he just miss the choke? Couldn't tell.
I don't know if he went for it.
I don't think he did. Based off how Storm's playing.
He's kind of chipping him away with these saber throws though.
Yeah, he is. Ooh, I like that
Reads
heroic.
his timing. Yeah, because those hook swings.
Misses the 2 hits though. Link is 1. Ooh, good choke.
Saber throw into the choke.
Misses the 2 hits though.
I think you see that a lot among C tiers of most of the time their follow-ups are never 2 hits.
Yeah. You know, Storm is one of those rare cases I see where he's always getting 2 hits off his Kylo freeze, like as a C tier player. Low to mid.
Yeah.
I see very few do that, or like his Vader chokes similar to that.
I think that's like a product of, again, like the modern day way people are getting to C tier.
Right. I can hear you, Sax. Wait, now I can hear, but no game. Wait, why is that popping up? Sax the Eater? Wait, why did that just pop up?
Sax the Eater. Sometimes randomly, like the most 5 recent messages kind of just pop up on my screen.
Oh, that was so random. I just saw like a bunch of stuff pop up on my screen. I saw Sax the Eater. Good double parry from Neb. I think Storm is in a dangerous situation here to lose a point.
Yeah, and he has 2 minutes left. It's kind of hard to survive. Bit of a risky pull. Goes for 1 follow-up.
Yeah.
I like that he didn't do 2.
Right. He recognizes that he could easily get traded on the second.
I'm going for some dodge reads, it looks like.
No, I can see this ending badly for Neb with his stamina pressure. He's stamina pressuring himself, but he gets the choke through the heroic. I think that was HM glitch. I can't lie.
Ooh, that would have been a disgusting prediction.
Good heroic.
Again, these hook swing attempts are good pressure, but they're also kind of getting him traded with it when it comes to these force abilities.
Storm trades him with the hook again. I think Storm took perm off of him there. I think that was worth it.
Ooh,
good angle.
Dodge angle. Nearly misses the saber throw choke.
Goes for saber throw choke.
Does not punish
heroic
the
again.
Heroic might.
Oh,
it's able to dodge in time. That's unfortunate for Anakin. It's kind of getting cheesed a little bit here with a lot of these abilities, I think.
Yeah.
Nice little back hit.
I don't even think he's playing that bad of an Anakin in this matchup.
Me either.
Even if his abilities are risky, I don't really blame
him.
I think that's a really bad... Oh, unfortunate. He gets the heroic, but he's just too far away to pull off of it. Or the
40 seconds though, he does have potential to draw it. Which would be big if he were able to draw a Anakin Vader.
Choke.
Yeah. Good heroic.
Heroic
gets the pull.
1 follow.
He hasn't mastered that jump hit though.
Ooh, gets a saber throw. I think he misses choke, doesn't he?
Yeah, you missed choke. I heard that.
Like
he has 15 seconds to end this. It might actually be a draw, which would be really, really good for Storm. Get Vader out the way, and you don't really lose any good characters.
Good
heroic might as well into pull. I think that's going to be a draw because of that.
Yeah. Wow, that was good for Storm.
Yeah.
I think he did a good job of like not just block holding, but actually fending the Vader off, and like doing damage where necessary, hitting his heroics.
Yeah, I think he had good reads for his movement of when he could land a heroic might.
Right. I think he actually got robbed a few times too. I would say about 3 force abilities that like that could have been a lot worse for Neb. see Grievous Luke. We see a matchup that's close to even. I think this could go either way.
Gonna regret this.
I think based off of the way it's going in so far, I don't know. I know personally from Neb that he thinks Grievous is one of his worst characters. He might be forced on the. I think this is how it will play out. Is like, it's really the early game with this kind of matchup. If Grievous is able to take really good trades early on, then he probably has a chance of winning or drawing. But if early on he's not able to get any momentum and he's just getting shut out by Luke, then he'll probably lose and it'll snowball.
Right. I don't like how Neb is like staying really close to him there
With that crawl, yeah.
After taking damage, I think that's one thing that a lot of like players that aren't as experienced they don't recognize when they need to like use their claw to get away. That was almost a parry push from Storm. I didn't even know he knew how to do that.
So
Good parry by
animation
Grievous. That was
cancel.
an air parry. I think that was an air parry, not an animation cancel.
No.
Maybe I'm wrong though.
Gets one follow up. I think it's traded though. I think Luke gets 2 hits in.
Yeah. That was a big trade.
Those for
the overhead push.
tech. Interesting, he went away.
Yeah.
Storm getting some good pressure
He's
in.
stamina pressured.
Like that
Oh,
push.
good push.
It's a
Good
repulse.
repulse.
No lunges though. He does
Good
get the
rush.
dash follow up though. I like that. Now he's just
pressuring
stamina
still.
pressuring him relentlessly. There's no way to get away.
Wow, he's clawing away now though.
He's coming back with the claw. That's very risky though.
I think he tried to get the second hit.
Probably
Just
not
rushed
worth
through
it.
block into a hit. Wow, beautiful from Storm. I think he's up 4-2. Now, I think where Neb may have sold was not getting that Vader kill when he had the chance against the
I
Anakin.
agree.
Because now he has to play a certain character.
Yeah.
And I think that Storm has a really good answer for that.
He ended up
With
choosing
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan. I mean, that's still probably a good matchup, but it could have been a lot worse, I think.
No, I think that's all he had left. Didn't he play Yoda earlier?
Yeah, that's what.
Oh,
He
did.
played Yoda
Oh yeah,
earlier,
Yoda
remember?
Maul.
He had to play Obi-Wan, and I think that Neb had to play Kylo, so.
A rough turn of events for Boba Fett.
I think Storm's looking more confident now.
Yeah. He knows this is probably his matchup to really get that kill.
Right.
Frenzy comes out after the push gets
Cancels it.
canceled, and then I think he gets another hit in after the hit's done. Or just
Yeah.
mid of Neb realizing his frenzy is canceled.
Yeah, one or the other. I couldn't really tell, to be honest with you.
No perm yet, though. This is a pull.
Good
I like
pull by
that.
Neb. He lunges it.
Storm blocking when he needs to. I like that. Doesn't give him the opportunity to really stack anything. I think Neb doesn't go
Right.
for the frenzy because he knows he still has that push. I think he was like looking for a parry just to make like the frenzy a little bit more justifiable because the trade would be worth it. Does get
Good
that freeze
freeze.
though. Goes for the pull.
I don't like the pull.
Yeah.
I really don't like that pull.
That always gets fucked up against Kylo unless you're like almost directly above them, and even then it has like a chance to
Yeah.
kind of get fucked up. Could have got 2 hits in the back and maybe went for a frenzy.
Yeah, I think that like not going for hits there was kind of a fumble.
Yeah, definitely in a matchup like this, you kind of can't afford to not take those opportunities when you get them.
Gets another pull though. He gets a second
Only one
chance. He only gets
follow.
one hit though.
Does get
Gets
pushed. I don't
pushed.
think he's gonna be able to get followed.
Gets really lucky.
Unfortunately, because of the map. Frenzy comes
The
out.
frenzy comes out. Storm likes to trade that. He's done that a couple times now.
I remember I used to do that a lot.
I think it's good sometimes. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I think on Obi-Wan, he's one of the characters I like doing that with because of 300 health regen.
Ooh, I think that was like a jump swing into the all frenzy hits, I think.
Yeah.
All 3. That's gonna be some
I think he's
kind
only 2.
Ooh, hook swing to stack it though. I like that.
I thought the jump swing connected. He mind tricks on the ground. That does nothing. Another pull into a frenzy.
Frenzy. Only one follow up. I think he kind of gets stopped by the little generator there for that third swing.
I don't think that was kind of a cuckery there. I think that would have done a tad bit more perm.
Ooh, good nice freeze. He goes for his follow-ups this time.
Only one hit.
Yeah, he didn't wait for him to drop. When he hits the air, he frame traps him, and then he was so low to the ground that he was able to block.
You actually can get the 2 hits off that before they drop if you time it perfectly, though. Good pull. Neb's not playing a horrible Kylo here. He's not making it easy for Storm.
Yeah, I like these hook swings he's getting.
I don't like the D-rushes from Storm. I think he has some pretty bad D-rushes, I can't lie.
Kind of same issue with the pre-buff.
Right. That D-rush
I wouldn't say that was a bad
at least.
one, yeah.
He had a little damage stacked on already, so it wasn't the worst.
Yeah, and it was also to keep him at bay with those hook swings, and he knew he couldn't trade him with abilities. So Neb looking like my Kylo, yeah, maybe, bro.
Goes for a push.
Frenzy right after the push. I like that timing. Kind of catched him or caught him instantly.
Catch.
I'm not JJ,
Good
bro.
D-rush.
30 seconds though. I think I do see.
Ooh, he lunges him down. Gets hit through the freeze. Neb's running away. That's the right play.
I was gonna say I see this one going to a draw, but who knows?
I think Neb just needs to draw now. He can't really win this anymore. This is a lost cause.
We'll get staggered, I think.
No, he didn't. Oh my god, the D-rush connects through the back. Do we see Storm get a predict? He's going for them. Oh my god, that almost connected. We see Neb draw it out. He drew out the Obi-Wan. Now he gets to restart his rotation.
Probably gonna start off a bit more on even footing.
Yeah.
Curious, do you guys think Grievous better pick like against a Rey?
No. I think he can do good damage, but he's just gotta get eaten up on the
I actually think Dooku is more survivable against Rey.
Yeah, like on the defense, he's gonna get fried and cheesed. But at least Dooku has 3 dodges and lightning stun.
Neb seems a bit more confident on Dooku.
Yeah, I think Dooku's his main, or at least in his top 2. It's good that Storm is choosing to go Rey, just to kind of humble him when it comes to like playing Dooku too offensively. Kind of can't go for too many things because I think naturally Dooku tends to be on the defense against Rey.
Right. Yeah, dash strike is just really hard for Dooku to deal with, I feel.
Yeah,
like.
just at any time you just get permed. Yeah, it's crazy. You go for hook swing, boom.
As we say that, the dash strike does come out, but he misses. We've seen Neb go for a hook. It results in a trade, but I think I like that better for the Dooku because of initiative.
Yeah, I agree.
If he were to get another hit, but he didn't.
Dash strike comes out when he pops Duelist. He does trade him on the side though.
It's a lot of damage on Rey.
Going for some dodge reads. animation cancel to kind of keep him at bay. Trying to mix him up with the dodges, go for predictions. Storm not biting though. Takes the mind trick so he can like kind of return to the offense. So nice hook. Pops exposed. He's doing a good job of kind of like cycling his offense, I think. I'm not sure about the debuff plus buff, but ooh, Storm takes his opportunity once he sees that lightning stun is gone. Mind tricks him. Taking his opportunity to pressure him a bit, yeah.
See a dash strike come out, he gets stunned. He eats a hit, he gets dagger, that's unfortunate.
I do notice when Storm does miss his dash strike, he kind of holds on to it for a good while after. Leaves him susceptible to things like that. It's a nice hook swing from him. Almost a landing stun too. Another dash strike doesn't land. Pops the duelist. Goes for some nice ankle lunge. I think he catches him when he's trying to jump swing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, like, whew. It's almost my bedtime. Almost another hook stun with the duelist.
I like that he's going for these. I think his timing is just slightly off when it comes to like when he lands and when he stuns.
Oh, good dash.
Dash strike
no
actually connects. Pops the duelist though.
Gets hooked. They
Bit
trade.
Risky in that range, I think.
I think he gets perm on the Dooku though, so it's I guess it works out. But
I think I think it was risky for Dooku to go for that duelist.
I think what they both did was risky. Can't lie.
1 minute though, and 3 dodges. I think I see this one going to a draw if no one makes something happen. But I don't know. He's going for a lot of those lightning stun, like hook combos. So maybe he could close it out with a big damage combo.
It's quite literally like the biggest damage combo in the game. That's like legal is hook lightning stun with duelist.
Just start running 3-tap Dooku build.
Yeah. Ooh, he tries to trade the dash.
Good trades for
patience
Dooku,
by
I think.
Storm.
But yeah, I like Storm waiting for him to kind of get up and go for a swing to parry that.
Yeah.
Another
Good
hook swing. Also duelist. I honestly see a dash strike. Yep. No landing stun.
Yeah, he gets parried. They both seem pretty worried to like go for anything. They really want to like confirm their abilities for their. They both have one more ability in the chamber. There goes Dooku's. Rey burns her ability in the chamber. It's nothing now. Swordsmanship battle. Dooku has duelist. He says it's all or nothing, and it's nothing. This is going on for a while.
Yeah. Anakin comes back out.
Bro, on bad timing.
Let's see if he can perform a little better on the run back. Get this opportunity.
Yeah. Actually, I don't even think he performed that bad last time. I think... Are you talking about Neb? I think Neb could
yeah, Neb.
have a really good opportunity.
I think he could work on the stamina management and the predictability aspect. I think that's what allowed him to get so many heroic mites in.
Yeah,
and also confirming his 2 hits off the choke.
Yeah, that too. Stack
I'm just gonna catch him in his abilities this time, I feel like.
Ooh, it's a choke off the pull frame. I like that. Only one follow.
Once again, he just doesn't even go for the second one. Like, he didn't even go for it. He just swung once and then buffed. That's just not enough for him to, like, even be substantial.
Yeah, it's like 6 HP. If anything, that's just building his red and actually winning you the fight. And wasting your choke.
I can see Storm trying to catch him in a heroic right here.
It's a nice angle, but if he keeps going for them, like you said, he might just get caught.
Yeah, I think this is how he keeps getting caught in the heroics. It's like he burns like all of his stamina out, and then he runs at him with his block down because he thinks he's Vader and he's safe, and Storm just catches him in a heroic.
Yeah. He also kind of loses track of his opponent doing a lot of tech that I think he's not getting super close with landing.
Right. Goes for the hook choke. Not the hook choke, I mean the saber throw choke.
I think Storm sees this as his opportunity to maybe get some pressure in. Buff comes out. Maybe it was already popped and
Good parry.
might not have realized. Laying down some good offense on the Vader though. I like that passionate. Unfortunately, no heroic might pops buff. Make sure he doesn't take any perm.
Ooh, they
Catches
trade.
him on the way in with the jump swing. Not the worst
Angles
idea.
him.
Ooh, that would have been a clean hook swing.
Ooh, he tries to saber throw choke again. He just barely misses. Passionate chips off 40 HP on the wind up. Goes for a little air heroic there. Doesn't get it. Air parry propaganda is strong.
Going for a lot of these dodge angles, nothing landing though. I think he's just burning through his stamina.
Not even a bad pass. Actually that's kind of risky in my opinion. But
Choke misses.
Neb burns choke.
Stamina probably not looking too great.
Yeah, Storm mashes out his own stamina though, trying to keep up with Vader. Neb actually gets a hit confirmed there, stopping the regen. Pops buff. He's gonna move in with that saber throw. He gets it. That's perm. Can he get an angle? The heroic catches him. The pull. Only one. And he gets caught with a saber throw through the passionate.
Another saber throw lands, no choke though. It's for a dodger
He
again.
stacked perm though.
Another saber throw, and he gets the
There it
choke
is.
this time.
That should be death.
No
It's
two
not though.
follow-ups once again though. Doesn't
Might be a
punish him
point of
for the
interest to
heroic
like
might.
teach Neb that.
Yeah, I agree.
That's like so detrimental to like Vader. There it is. He gets the point. 4-3. StormChasin up so far. 4-3. Neb gets his Vader win though. Wait, is he able to play Dooku?
I'm not sure.
He just played him.
Yeah, he played him right before this when the rotation ended.
And doesn't he still have to play Maul?
I think he has to play Maul and Kylo.
Alright,
That's on me, bro. I fucked that up. I'm sorry, bro.
You're good.
Actually, he doesn't have to play Kylo anymore now I think about it. But like, it's okay. We'll draw.
Draw. Yeah.
Wait, doesn't he
My
need
bad,
to play
my bad.
Grievous?
Oh, I think he already played Grievous.
No, Maul. I need to play Maul.
Maul.
Like, oh, he did, yeah.
Yeah, we're
Sorry,
drawing.
Storm. He accidentally went Dooku again. He just played him right before this. His rotation hasn't reset yet. You go the same character. He has to play Maul because Yoda's your last, right? Yeah, and then it resets back to your other characters.
What's up, Smasher? The big Rick. Yeah, he is, bro. The score currently is 4-3. It's pretty close.
Yo, Goku, where are you, bro? Get a load of this shit. Wait, watch this still. Wait, let's see if I can do it. Oh, fuck.
Damn. Damn! No, it's 4-3 Storm.
Wait,
Can
play
I
your
do
block up,
that?
Storm. Play your block up. Watch this shit. Almost.
Ah, you suck.
You drip with sweat.
Can I shoot your landmines? No. It's unfortunate.
Wait, do you have emotes or no?
Your savage.
No, unfortunately, I don't.
I was gonna have you do the chewy jerk tech.
I gotta learn that one, bro. You gotta post a tutorial.
On how to jerk with Chewy. Yeah. Alright, hear me out. I should do flying balls.
Well, I lost track of my rotation. Who did I play after Maul? Did I play after him? I think it was Dooku after it, actually.
I think your last character on your rotation is Maul.
Yeah, because you don't have to
then I
play
can-
Kylo
oh,
again. Yeah.
right.
So after
Then I
Maul,
can, like,
you
switch out.
yeah, you still have Dooku Grievous.
So after Maul, I can play like anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
you can play Kylo, you don't have
It's
to.
not twice in a row.
Right, so you can't
Okay.
you can't
No, I
go
got you.
Maul again after your rotation resets until you play somebody else first.
Alright, I got you.
But then after that you can play whoever you want.
Alright.
Wait, I'm curious. There's a Kylo clause, but there's not an Anakin.
There is.
No, there is.
Oh, there is.
I
But yeah,
explained
we
that to both
told
of them
him
at the
he
start of the set.
decided to play Anakin again. Something smells good downstairs.
I smell Chewbacca's scent.
Where you going, buddy?
Alright. Launch. Time to take flight.
Oh, sorry.
Good luck. I'll come up there with you and take flight from up there. Alright.
Says Timber.
Launch mission, a go.
Now,
Yeah,
That's all
that
I
was
did.
so ass. It was jumped off too.
score
Fuck.
observed. Now it ends.
He threw his landmine down.
Your every thought is mine.
I claim
Wait.
I see.
Thought
It is over.
Ah, bad aim, you suck. See the run back for Yoda Mall.
Boss met a bad end.
Play this after every set. After every set.
Alright. Once again, Neb doing those really funky choke combos where he just like does it from max range.
You're unable to get any lunges.
Good push, but I don't think he can get anything off of it.
He's gonna let him in.
He does. All right. Good. It's another push, but he only gets a dash follow up. But then he hits after through the spin. He does do burn. Goes for a pre-buff.
Well,
He lunges him down. Tries to push after too.
Ooh, I like that little walking angle.
Yeah.
Maybe let's save it though. Yeah, I definitely agree with I don't really like these chokes.
Yeah, I just think they're not like getting him killed, but they're not helping him at all.
It's a nice little bit of damage he got. I think he got 2 swings in the back.
Yeah. And a parry there.
Surprisingly not taking the offense when he had the advantage.
I think those pre-buffs are hurting Storm sometimes. Like, seeing him buff in his face like that, like on the ground.
Yeah, could get choked and then lose all of that. Or just 2 swings. Or swing into choke even, maybe.
Yeah. Storm's staying right on him. Really landing those dash hits. Those are killing them.
Yeah, it's kind of dodging in a straight line.
Yeah. Making it easy for the Yoda to close the distance. Storm still staying on him.
It's unfortunate. It seems like every time he does get a little bit of the damage advantage, he doesn't really press the offense.
Right. I think Neb's kind of just playing a running game right now. Like, he's just kind of avoiding the Yoda.
I think he just wants to draw. But I think early on, if he would have like taken advantage of some of them, he might have landed a kill. And I think that might be the issue, is that if you are mainly like drawing most of your matchups, you're gonna run into a matchup where it's gonna inevitably just be more difficult to draw, and then that's when you lose. It's almost like best case scenario is drawing, worst case scenario is I lose, meaning there's never a scenario where you win.
Right. I mean, I think that what Neb's looking for though is like he definitely like, I think he was very gifted to have Anakin versus Vader twice there, and have a matchup where he can beat Storm. Because I definitely think what I've noticed in this set so far is when Storm has a matchup that's favorable towards him, he wins it basically every time, even if it's only slightly favored towards him. Whereas Neb, he only does that sometimes, you know? I don't think he's won an unfavorable matchup yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's just fished for a lot of draws, and like, I think Storm's gone for draws, but only on matchups that don't really favor him, or like when he gets really, really low, you know?
Yeah, basically like he's taking more opportunities, or at least trying to force them.
Right. It's kind of exactly what I'm saying. Like, I'm basically saying that Storm is kind of like playing his matchups more, and he's playing for more wins than Neb is. Neb's kind of just looking for like, okay, do I survive here, or like, can I even win?
It's a nice push. Magic's on the ground
I don't like that
again.
Magic's on the ground.
Well,
Doesn't
gets
realize
lightning
he
stunned
actually
for
gets
it.
punished hard. Good parry by Neb there. I think that
The
ooh, a
hook
push
swings
lands.
are like
The
decent.
Magic's on the ground again.
Yeah, the hook swings are decent, but I feel like he keeps wasting his opportunities because Storm will just like dodge after, and then he won't get the prediction. And then on top of that,
Right.
he'll just read him and ragdoll him right as he lands. Whereas if he were stamina pressuring
Ooh.
or timing his hook swings with Storm's dodges, it might be more effective offense and actually be able to get the kill. I think that might be his issue when it comes to confirming the kill.
Yeah.
Is that like his offense is almost like neutral, where he's like playing for predictions and reads rather than like actually pressuring him. I think either way, it's a good opportunity for both of them to kind of like learn what they could be doing better.
Yeah. I think that Storm would be sitting so like comfy right now if he didn't just keep mind tricking Nev on the floor and like messing that up and like pressuring him afterwards. Like he mind tricks him on the floor and then he de-rushes. Oh, the push almost connects. D-Rush does connect though. We see a trade come out. I don't like that for Neb. I think that favors Storm. We see a mind trick go through as well. Let's see if he stacks more perm. The prediction goes through. Not more perm, but definitely stops the regen.
I don't like that duelist.
Gets stunned. I can see this matchup going all for Dooku, by the way. I think that Dooku has a pretty good advantage over the Obi-Wan right now, health-wise. Like, I think 2 duelist back hits, like, puts the Obi-Wan in critical.
Storm's just not biting on these hook swings. I think that's the adaptation skill set there of where it's like some things work against some people, some things don't, and you just kind of have to know when to kind of ditch that game plan.
Yeah. Something I will say that Storm has over a lot of other players, he has really good patience.
Yeah, I agree.
And that kind of goes into like the doctrine of what you were saying earlier of how like different eras achieve tiers in their own era. Like C tier achieves C tier in said era. Like he achieved his kind of through patience and like playing a bit smarter.
Yeah. Score right now is, I think it's 4-2 for Storm.
No, it's 4-3.
It's 4-3? 4-3, my bad. Yeah.
Neb got 2 in the first map.
Ooh, lightning stun?
Neck and neck. I'll see. I think we're seeing a draw here.
Yeah. No, Smasher, we had this conversation earlier. We were talking about that a lot. Monterey, okay. It's another one I could draw. Yeah, you were Smasher.
The Trandoshan is out of the running.
I like this. This is making me think a lot about the ranked system because,
Yep.
like now okay, so the problem used to be like ABC scaling of we think this person is mid C, we think this person is here, so then we use the scaling chain of like how relative everyone else performs to them. But like now, if we're doing everything from a clean slate, people have to work their way up, and I think that's gonna keep a lot of people in low C.
Yeah.
Ooh, choke comes out. Does it get the follow-ups? Double saber throw, I like that.
Saber throw, yeah.
It's mind tricked. Double saber throw again, I think. Ooh, it's a nice little angle. It's not too bad early on for Mulray. Just a choke though. Gets staggered. One hit in the back. Kind of getting lunged down. Saber throw comes out, lands both. Did he get both saber throw and the spin?
Sorry, I actually was not looking. I was doing something in real life real quick.
You're good. I think mind trick misses. Ooh, this nice parry on the lunge. Another trade with a jump swing. Does land that saber throw and the choke combo. That was great, but the distance of the choke doesn't allow him to get any follow-ups. So attempting some hit predictions on 1 HP. I think this is really good for a mall matchups because he's able to do this much damage in perm. He has 1 minute left to kind of close it out, but still potential can go through a draw just because like the 3 dodges.
Yeah,
and
one
Storm
parry
is
dash
patient
also
enough.
is death right now, by the way. Parry dash does kill from 540.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. If he gets a 2 hits, that is with insight.
I like the saber throw trade after the choke. Double saber throw. I think mind trick might come out though. If he has it. I think you needed to land something bigger besides hooks and saber throws, though. Because the issue with Maul is just like it's only chip damage, so you need to hit like bigger combos or put yourself in a position where you're winning against them with swordsmanship.
All right.
Dooku Anakin. Actually, I still think this is pretty heavily Dooku favored, but I think out of all the matchups for Anakin, it's not like terrible.
Yeah, I think Anakin has potential to just like hit Dooku with the most massive like butt fuck combo.
Yeah, and then if he plays range with his pull, it can be good when it comes to like beating him in the stamina game.
Right. Holding stamina over Dooku's head can be really nice because Dooku has none of those movement abilities. He kind of just has his 3 dodges to play with.
Yeah, he has no range. If he's lunging you down, your stamina might get formed, but if you're able to like get away and safely jump, then there's nothing Dooku can do.
Right. Does take early perm though.
Who does he have left? I think he has Grievous.
Ooh,
that's big.
He has the 2.
That's big damage.
He has to wind up on the Passionate too. That's 40 more damage. Goes for the Brictions.
No, he had he just restarted his rotation and then decided to play he had to play Maul, and now his rotation resets. It's really good pressure from Anakin.
Good stun when the doors hits.
Yeah, he does smash her.
Ooh, he lands that. He gets the pull, and that's a wraps. It's 5-3. Can Neb bring this back, or is Storm gonna run away with the set?
We will see. I think he's forced to play Grievous now. See if he can bring it back with him. Kylo Claus is good here. At least you can cycle through.
Yeah, don't you guys have to draw this out?
Yeah, you went Maul again.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, yeah, he had to Grievous, I think. Isn't that the character he had to go as Grievous?
I think so. Hold up. Try to go stop them. I'm pretty sure he did. Because he finished the rotation, chose Dooku, and then chose... Well, actually, no. He can choose Maul again, right?
He could choose Maul. Yeah, he could choose Maul.
Oh, okay.
Because he finished his rotation slate, and then he went... Maul was 2 characters ago. As long as he doesn't go Maul back-to-back, he's fine.
Oh, yeah. I guess I was misremembering.
An unexpected turn for Maul.
Because he doesn't have to play Kylo, so the rotation ended early.
Yeah. No, he doesn't have to. Well, after this, he does Smasher. I was misremembering when the rotation ended. No, you joined late. The rotation was restarting as you joined. So nice
Neb going for some angles. Good dash.
And lunges him down.
Lunges him down as well.
Kind of keeps him at bay with the little saber throw.
They
Not sure if I like that trade for array. I should probably parry him.
Just stamina pressuring him.
How are they still in Yavin? Yeah, this has actually been our longest set of the tournament so far.
Yeah.
Clocking in at almost 2 hours. That's kind of like the double-edged sword of the Kylo clause, is you can cycle through the survivable characters like Maul, Rey.
Yeah.
Even Dooku. Obi-Wan, maybe.
But I definitely think it makes for a better set experience overall, because like just getting farmed on Kylo is not the right way to lose his head, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because like you could argue all day, like you get to be proficient with every character, but let's be real, how proficient can you really be with Kylo and still win a set?
Is there a clause for
Kylo
Anakin?
and drawing?
Yeah. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
The
but
Kylo
always
clause just sounds
trouble.
better because of the alliteration. Yeah, I can smash her. Seem to be doing really good on these Rey Maul matchups.
Yeah.
Tim, are you gonna let Count Maul talk to you like that, bro? Like,
Ooh, good hits on the choke. I don't like the choke from Neb. He spins away. I don't think this Rey will be able to catch him in time.
yeah. It's another draw. Ooh, it's a nice choke,
He
though.
chokes him away too.
Can't capitalize. It's stuck in the tree. The JJ tech. The monkey.
Oh my god, he almost kills him. 38 HP. I think if Storm swung again, he would have killed him. I'm not even
I
lying.
think so, yeah. Damn, you're just gonna let, like, Count Maul have the last word, bro? Like, it's kind of crazy. There you go. Talk shit back, bro. Don't let him talk to you like
Is this
that.
another draw?
Yeah, that was a draw. Wait. Oh, yeah, he has to play Grievous, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, he has to play Grievous, not Dooku. You might want to stop them. I killed myself.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw grenades over there. Gotta stop them.
Wait, does he have Grievous left? Or did he win on Grievous? He went on Vader.
Nah, he has previously.
Yellow card.
Deflector online.
He has to play Grievous. Yeah.
He would have been forced to that matchup either way. Yeah. I don't say I'm necessarily bored, but
I'm just
Definitely a
hungry.
longer set. Alright, bro.
No, no, I'm serious. I didn't mean that for you, but that would have been funny if I did.
No Jedi can save you now.
Oh man, bro. it's fucked up, Calmo. Poor Smasher.
Sure, Neb. Please don't get kicked, Neb.
Wait, I don't have emotes. I can't hit the arch, bro.
I gotta start teaching you the other arch text, like the land of arch.
Fuck them texts. I gotta level up on this account so I can get the emo.
Wait till he hears about the what's it called? What should I call it? The modified Iden arch tech.
Modified? What do you mean?
Modified Iden arch tech. Yeah.
Yeah. Elaborate though, like.
You know, that's all you need to know.
Bro, you can't gatekeep tech. Not tech this substantial. All right. Just gonna shut down BKs all over the world.
Oh yeah, that's probably some of the raunchiest shit I've ever said in my entire life. Lorenzo Porter, number 6, says I has arrived. I have arrived, you said. Yeah, that's probably like some of the raunchiest, like most out of pocket shit I've ever said in my entire life.
Shit ain't sweet in the YouTube comment section. Agreed, bro. On Tarpon Springs, it's not.
Yeah, you guys definitely both have a lot of patience, so. Yeah, you're still playing really well, Storm, for like how long you haven't played in. No, you're good, bro. Everybody has those, no matter how in practice you are. Yeah, you're a lineup weaklings merchant. Yeah, Caesar's assault better though. Yeah. I'd say it's not like you've done too bad. I don't think you've lost on Ray, have you? So it's like, I feel like your Ray matchups you've just drawn out with against them all. Yeah, well, that's because that's all he has left. He doesn't have to play Kylo anymore because the Kylo clause. I think he drew. Yeah, he drew out with Kylo. I think he played against your Obi-Wan, remember, early on? He did play him, it was a while ago.
My chat is wilding, bro.
Maybe saying crazy stuff.
Anyone of bad luck.
All right, we have a Grievous versus Yoda. See a trade go through there.
All right,
Nothing substantial
bro.
just yet.
Chill. Like with these chat comments.
Who's saying what, bro?
Lorenzo Porter 6.
Oh.
That's good perm.
Good push. Hopefully the commentary has slowly died down throughout the course of the set.
Yeah, I'm also a little distracted by the chat.
What are they saying, bro?
Like, Countmall muted someone and they're talking about begging for Puh to get unmuted. Like, I don't know, man. Some nice angles.
Neb hitting some nasty angles. Wow. Instantly putting Storm on defense.
Some nice 2 hits.
Hits him again, too. Getting lunged down. Yoda still has that fire in him, bro. He's still going for stuff.
Alright, new topic, chat. New topic.
What are they saying, bro?
Like, I don't even know if I can repeat this shit. Soaking up a certain substance like a sponge.
Oh. Neb's going for some angles. Kind of getting traded a little bit, but he's actually kind of winning the trades.
Nah, don't type anything special, bro. I'm gonna need you to chill out with them keyboard fingers, bro. I'm gonna need you to, back up a little bit. Yo. Hold up, I'm taking a phone call.
Alrighty. See another draw. see Ray versus Dooku once again.
The Trandoshan is out of the running.
Early on stun, he doesn't even try to lunge it though. Good dash strike from StormChasin. Tries to go for some follow-ups with the hooks. Can't quite seem to predict Neb though. Gets a lot of perm though. Dash strike doesn't quite connect. He runs a marathon across the entire map with Ray's dash. See some trades come out. The duelist popped is dangerous. They trade down. I think the Dooku wins that trade by far. Expose on the Ray. Tries to predict him. Neb needs that point.
Sorry I wasn't able to talk to you. Someone was just being inconsiderate. It's fine, though.
All good, bro. Neb's in a winning position for this matchup right now. As I said, he gets parry dash striked. If the two hits connected, he would have died. Now they're pretty much tied up in terms of health. And the stun connects after the hit. It's 5-4. You see Obi-Wan versus Maul. I don't think we've seen this matchup yet, actually. Good double parry from Obi. Lands 10 permanent damage. Mind Trick extends his offensive turn. Defensive Rush coming out in terms. And he lands no predicts, and he lands no D-Rush.
Score is 5-4, right?
Yeah. 10 more perm onto the mall. Choke does connect. She kind of gets lucky with a landing spot.
Another mind trick on the ground.
Yeah, gets choked because of it. Double save with her connects. Double parry goes through. Lands 10 more perm. It's a lot of damage on the Neb. Let's see if Storm can finish him off. The D-Rush does connect. He's on 50 HP. Gets hit through the spin. He's on 2.
That push would have connected. He would have died.
Yeah. Storm trying to pressure out that stamina. Hits him through another spin. Neb playing extremely cautious now. Gets hit with a predict. Can the D-Rush close it off? No. Ooh, he hits a frame trap.
See a frame trap come out.
He misses it.
Yeah. Yo, Smasher, chill, bro. It's kind of fucked up to say.
Neb is on life support 24/7 right now. Storm trying to land some prediction angles.
If you need me to explain how, bro, like, it's not worth it. Do you think if you said that to him, like, he would appreciate that? I know you weren't. I'm just saying. It's just that's why I said chill. Like,
I think Neb barely manages to survive here. Wow. Near loss.
The Emperor is no more.
Wow, big trades early on. Storm gets the better end of it though. Trying to predict him. Dash strike. Neb needs to play in the area more here. That was a little bit not really a reason. Who was winning again? Storm. He's up 5-4. Good parry dash from Storm. Continues lunging him down afterward. Gets hit by the claw though.
Some of these angles gets punished though with the dash strike, stagger, wake up.
Doesn't hit the stagger.
It's a good landing. I think I would
Claw.
probably say
To
C.
hit his perm.
I kind of like the unrelenting.
Yeah, very interesting. I think that was a good mix-up to throw Storm off, as he hasn't really done that the entire time. Good angle from Neb. Another good dash. 2 hits that time. There's more
Yeah,
perm.
that claw rush is a bit risky.
Yeah, he could have gotten his regen stopped there.
I think Storm's in the same range. I'm not really sure how to pronounce her name though.
Another good parry dash from Storm. Neb taking the claw trade. Good predict. Wow, beautiful from Storm. I think this might be it for Neb. Let's see. Can he survive? Gets hit by a claw. Neb gets 2 hits because Storm tries to trade. The dash strike comes out. Now is Neb's opportunity. Can he finish off Storm? Wow, out the turntables. They're parry battling.
Kill this great Jedi guy's troll. Oh, no follow-ups.
he
Gets
gets
the
the-
claw rush though.
Yeah. Oh my God, he
Noticing
almost
he's
dies
not
there.
able to get up quick enough to really get his follow-ups on these claw rushes. I think this is gonna be a draw.
Oh, Storm could have killed him again.
I don't
We're gonna
think.
go back to Obi-Wan Maul.
Yeah. Gray Jedi. I don't really think he has an interest in doing that. It'd be kind of pointless. So I doubt he'll want to do that.
Who's he talking about?
he's making stupid claims about Wicked again. Wall's like, then I'd like to see him set seat then if he's so good. And I'm saying I don't think C would be interested in doing that.
Here's the thing. How about you just have Wicket set Cater Melon? Because first off, Wicket has already ducked the fade. Cater asked him for it. Second, Cater wants to set Wicket. I don't know, bro. If Wicket's really your goat, then he would do it. It's kind of like a
if he's
one-sided thing.
S tier, he should be able to put a lot of points on Cater Melon, honestly. I mean, let's see it.
Wait, does he think they're like sub tiers and S tier?
I don't know, but he thinks Wicked is high A to S tier, which is God.
The only thing that could explain that, if he thinks he's below Cater, is that there are sub tiers for him and S.
Honestly, dude, I think LeBron James is probably better than Cater Melon.
Yeah, that's probably right.
No, Curry.
Doesn't LeBron James actually play Battlefront though? Definitely.
Yeah,
he's a LeBron.
He's better though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Braun does. Or is that Siege? I don't remember.
Another basketball.
Yeah, Braun could probably get 3 on Cater. You're right, bro.
I only have one question. Why do you think that, Grayson? Like, why?
He was told that. He doesn't have a reason for thinking it. He was just told that. Just like the Grade 10
drone.
The Grade 10 slaves. Like the little thralls that just like latch on to everything he says and just parrot his opinion.
Remote operated drone.
This is his get back. He's in college right now. He lost to Cater, so he's just starting these rumors. He said this guy, the EU tier list, wreak havoc in all Battlefront 2 chats.
Oh my. Dude, not gonna lie, I'm getting a little bored of the set, bro. Die. One of them needs to die.
We just have to spec another run after this, so.
Get us all. Oh, no, I'm going to sleep after this shit, bro.
I mean, I'm definitely not spec any more sets. Like, I haven't made dinner yet. I have people like dick riding me about it. So that's that.
Yeah, I want to sleep so I can wake up at a reasonable hour for work.
I didn't know you had like good job, Breath.
Bro, what?
Yep. You just don't like seem to have a job. Is just what I'm saying. But...
How else do you think he pays for all his meals?
All right, bro.
That you tier list, yo, just can't.
I'm not a disciple of Grayton's.
Disciple of Cloud Sexy.
The Cloud Sexy tier list, bro. I can't. Has herself at A tier.
God, bro.
By the way.
What is this shit? It reminds me of the council tier lists back in the day.
Oh my god, don't get me started. Fucking Master Malgus tier list.
There's always one per era, isn't there? Like, you just
it's also laughable.
Goofy ass tier list that makes no sense.
What tier do you guys actually think we could hit? Like, if you can even judge it.
I think him and Satyria were both S tier players.
I think if you're asking where I think like Wicket actually belongs, I think he belongs in like low A tier. Even if he is better than that, the motherfucker has never proven himself against somebody who's not like a mediocre German player. I shouldn't say mediocre, sorry, I'm being mean. Just because like the Glazers piss me off. I have nothing against Wicket himself. I have a problem with his Glazers, bro. They annoy the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I think Wicket's probably a very good player. I just don't think that his Glazers do him justice.
Bro, this set is not ending anytime soon.
Yeah, bro, these motherfuckers are just like doing shit now. I can't even lie.
They're just doing things.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I might have to start giving Neb block holding warnings. What do you think of that, Goku?
I haven't been paying attention.
Neb's kind of just block holding in a lot of the matchups.
If he's high A, he's implying he's Grayton level, and he would 6-0 Graytons. Low A?
Wait, who
no,
implied
Grayton's
high
being low A is like debatable. You could also argue he's high B. It depends on like set feats. You said he could 6-0 Graytons? I mean, maybe. But like again, all of these things are just like random opinion things. Like they're not like proven. Like I think LeBron James could 6-0 Aaron J, but like who the fuck cares what I think? It's like there's no empirical evidence at all. Just a random claim.
Why could he 6-0 grades? That's a very
I think my cat could 6-0 you, Grey Jedi. Second she figures out how to hold a controller.
I get you have an opinion, just tell us why.
So I get damage for Grievous. It's like the LeBron Glazers, bro.
Whoa.
The damage. Remind me to never put two defensive-oriented C tiers against each other ever again. I should have learned my lesson with fucking William Mo Papa Black. Or was it PS Ranger? It was PS Ranger.
PS Ranger's like the worst of them, all of them though.
PS Ranger versus William Mo is probably the most painful thing I've ever spectated in my entire existence. Not to mention I got called biased after for it. I actually, wait, I'm getting mad just thinking about it. I need to stop.
Dude, like... That's not an argument, dumbass. Oh, fuck. Bro, I feel like people shouldn't leave school. Like, I think after you graduate, you need to just go back to school and just, like, keep learning and shit. Just redo all 12 grades and shit. Bro, it's great. You know, honestly, after seeing this weak ass tier list, I'm not even that mad about my own shit. You know, like you know, they be giving me shit, but they don't be talking about the EU tier list and shit. Crazy, bro.
I swear the EU tier list is just like, which player is my friend and how close do I want to put them to myself?
Yeah, some bullshit. Fucking AG4s is A tier, bro. When's the last time you like played the game? You have it installed? Just went back and watched like a bunch of Vinny streams. Made a tier list.
Oh, it's over for Neb. Damn, that actually ended at the least expected time too. What the fuck was that, bro?
That was a close one though.
It was 6-4.
6-4.
StormChasin.
Bro, I'll be honest, I just wanted to get that shit over with, bro. I just threw myself at him at the end. Yeah.
All right. I almost fell asleep at the end, guys. That was a long one.
Oh,
Wait,
you
wait,
guys are
let's
good.
check the stream. No, you guys are good. It's not really full. 2 hours and 40 minutes.
2 hours 40. I think you started a little early though. How long is mine?
Storm, before you leave,
I didn't start early. I
invited.
started it as we started queuing, by the way.
Damn. Yeah, I'm in the same 2 hours 40 minutes and like 50 seconds.
Yeah.
But good set
You should
from
invite
both of you
Smash.
guys. I'm gonna end stream now.
Goku. No. Wait.
Oh,
Before you leave, Goku,
okay.
duel my no-carded Maul.
I'll body the fuck out of you. Who you want me to play, bro, Luke?
I don't give a fuck what you play. I
I'll
got
play
no cards
Luke. I'm
on.
gonna beat you up on Luke, bro.
Play me, bitch.
I already invited you, Smasher. Shut up. Play
Play
an
me,
invite
bitch.
Smasher again. Let me end my stream.